Hey, what's up, guys? Today I am really frustrated with this fucking camera because it's not fucking working. I've been trying for like 20 minutes already, and it says error and fucking shit and all that crap. And one more thing, don't mind of this pimples right here on my face because, being a fucking teenager sucks, and I think you all know that. Today I'm going to be doing my first time tag, and I actually got this idea from YouTubers on YouTube, obviously. So go and head over with one. My first word was mum with a between the two M's. My first best friend. Okay. Back in primary school, I had this fat friend and loyal friend, which when I got to middle school, I lost him because he was ill and it caused him death. So that was frightening because we were like best friends since like kindergarten, and so like just like seeing him die just like kind of broke my heart. Well, we were like close best friends. So yeah. My first pet. Okay, this is kind of funny and kind of like not, because I had this little fluffy puppy which I loved, and his name was Milo. And I carry him around like a little softy pillow everywhere I go. So one time I left the door open, and he ran outside and a trailer ran over him. Don't look at me. It was his fault. Oh, I'm fucking sweating right now. Very first pet, no, bitch, I already said that. First fear, my very first fear was not dark or, afraid of heights or any that shit, because I was afraid of spiders and tarantulas, because, trust me, in Mexico, you're gonna see a ton of tarantulas and spiders everywhere. So yeah, I was not afraid of those two things. I was afraid of spiders and tarantulas. It was actually kind of funny because one day we went to a little farm that my family owned. Me and my friends got into our horses and went to the woods. And then when I got off the horse, I almost fucking stepped on a fucking gross hairy tarantula, which I almost die because I was afraid of spiders and tarantulas, and I killed the fucking tarantula. First grade teacher. Okay, my first grade teacher was very sweet, very kind. She was a lady because I mentioned she. And every time we completed our homework or like do like homework, bitch, I already said that. If we complete any exams, she would give us like chocolate or like candy, and actually some of us got really fat. First person you texted today, actually it was my friend, telling her happy Valentine's and all that. First car. Okay, I don't own any car, but in the future I might. But first I want to save money to buy my MacBook Pro with Retina displays, because I want to create more videos and I want to edit them and be like creative and all that shit. But first I want to buy my MacBook Pro, and then maybe later in the future I might buy a car, a nice decent car, which I have in mind right now. But first I gotta say, for that, like, my first cell phone was a Nokia, one of those like back in the Stone Age. Wow, I just said that backwards. It was like a brick phone, and I wish I had it today, because there might be a zombie apocalypse or any of that shit. Just kill a fucking zombie with that, because that would be like really useful. It was a fucking brick. First date. Okay, my first date was in the primary school. I think I was 6 or 7. I think so. And that day with that girl was actually pretty boring. Yeah. First girlfriend. Actually, I don't know if this is true, but I was like 5 years old. I think so. Or 4, I don't know, but my grandma told me, because I used to live with my grandma, she told me that I had a girlfriend at my same age, was kind of cute and kind of like not. I don't know. First kiss. My first kiss was kind of like awkward, and I did not expect it to have my first kiss like that. Actually, I went to my friend's house because he invited me to his house, and his female cousin came over his house, and she was like over cuckoo about me, and so like she everywhere I go or walk, she would just follow me like a fucking stalker. And so like one day she just like pushed me into the wall and like give me a full washed mouth tongue thing, whatever. It was awkward and I did not expect it. My first kiss like that. So first love. I've actually never been in love with somebody, but in the future, if I get in love with somebody, I might like take it like really deep and serious. First video on YouTube. Okay, my first video on YouTube was actually when I was like 12 and a half or something like that. Me and my sister were playing with this red camera that my mom had bought in Target, and we were playing around with it, and then we were watching YouTube videos, and then she just like, oh, why can't we like shoot this video makeup thing, whatever. And so that was my first video, and actually if you look it up, I think it's private right now, or not, you can still look it up. First person you subscribe on YouTube. The first person I subscribed to YouTube was Shane Dozen and then JayGarcia at the same time. First big purchase. Back in Mexico, I bought a mini computer. It was funny because it was so like an iPad, but with keyboard. And actually, I get to enjoy it, but yeah, I bought it with my own money. That's why I get to enjoy it. And I actually left it in Mexico when I came here, and yeah. First job. Okay, my first job was when I came here to America. I went with my dad to a construction thing, whatever. He'd like, hey, well, why don't you go with me and earn some extra money? So like I was like, yeah. First time out of the country. Okay, like I said before, I lived in Mexico, and so that was my first time out of the country. From Mexico, I came here to live in the United States, and yeah, that was my first time out of the country. So there you go, guys. That was my first time tag thing, whatever it was. So make sure to push the like button and subscribe, alright? Because you'll see more videos like this. I'm sorry that I said that. It was going to be challenge videos from now on, but I actually like was looking for like ideas and stuff, and I didn't get any ideas. Yeah, my brain was like, sorry, we're closed, come back tomorrow. Alright, bye.